Before I begin today's video, if you guys are interested in my Become a Love Magnet online course, I highly recommend it. It teaches you how to connect to your inherent power, your self-worth, that oftentimes we become very disconnected with when we experience life, we experience challenges, we experience heartbreak, trauma, whatever it is for you, right? We become disconnected from our ultimate truth. So this course is designed to connect you back to that, to connect you back to your inherent power, and to essentially be the ultimate stepping stone to your spiritual journey. So if you're interested, the link is going to be down below. But without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Kaylin Bowman. Be fearlessly authentic, live your truth. So today I wanted to discuss one of my favorite topics, which is intuition. So this is something that for a long time, I believed that we had intuition, but I didn't realize how much we could actually connect to our intuition and how much insight we could really get by connecting to it. So today I'm going to talk about a magical trick that I found that's helped me to really connect to that. So oftentimes the reason why we want to connect to our intuition is because we have some sort of question that we want to ask, or oftentimes it's because we're in some sort of dilemma and we're needing guidance in our lives, right? So the problem with that though is that when we're using our intuition to try to find some sort of answer, there's this fear factor that's included in that. So what I mean by that is when there is this strong desire to have some sort of answer to something, we add this pressure. And when there's that pressure applied to, our intuition, it creates a lack of trust. And the magical trick is trust. And this is something that I have really been able to utilize in my own work because, as you guys know, I am a psychic as well. So it's something that I've found that when I'm really trusting in myself, trusting in spirit, trusting in the divine, that's when the messages flow through. And the reason why this occurs, the reason why trust is the magical trick, is because trust is based in love. So I always break down life into two things. We have fear and we have love. And when we're in the love vibration, we are connected to our intuition. And love is trust, right? Even think about it. When you love someone, you trust them, right? When we're in fear, we're not trusting. We're forcing. We're trying to manipulate. We're trying to make things happen. And you cannot connect to your intuition from that basis. So if you're ever trying to get an answer, but you're in a fear vibration and you're in a lower vibration, and ultimately you're not trusting that the guidance is going to come through, then you know what you need to do. You need to find a way to shift to that higher vibration. You need to shift to the vibration of love. Because when we're in that vibration of love, we're in this feeling of trust. In other words, it's also this feeling of surrender as well. So when I'm actually doing my readings, when I first started out, there was kind of road bumps along the way. And in the beginning of my practice, I wasn't in full trust mode, right? So I remember getting a lot of signs, getting a lot of synchronicities, and really connecting and almost having like conversations with the divine, with the universe. But there was still that part of me that was thinking, is this real? There was fear and there was doubt, okay? So doubt is something that's associated with fear as well. But I realized that as I began to just trust, I began to stop fearing whether or not I was going to get the right answer, the right message, or whatever it is that I was searching for, whether it was for me or for my clients. I started trusting with the flow and I started surrendering because I realized that in order to connect with our intuition, we have to become one with who we're trying to connect with, which is the divine. But we also have to realize that we are what we're trying to connect with. So it's kind of funny, but our higher self is what is sending us the guidance and the messages. And that's why I talk a lot about connecting to our soul. Because the more we connect to our soul or our soul energy, the more we're moving out of that fear-based energy. And that's what connects us, right? The soul energy is what connects us to infinite intelligence and infinite wisdom. So if you're struggling with your intuition, whether you're someone who is a psychic or you're just looking for intuitive guidance in your own life, the magical key to all of this is really trust. Trust that you will be guided. Trust that the answers will come. Don't try to force it. Don't try to manipulate it. Allow. Right? Surrender and allow. And that is the way to connect to your intuition. So if you guys have been struggling with this, I do really hope that this video was helpful. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, go down below, subscribe, hit the bell to get my notifications. And again, if you're interested in my Become a Love Magnet online course, the information is going to be down below. But I'm sending you absolute love and light. Take care.